Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Apothecary Circular Chandelier. This is going to be the 104360, part of a nice family of apothecary fixtures. There's also singular pendants, there's linear pendants, there's also beautiful sconces to go with this. Check them all out if you get a chance. Let's dive into the size of it. To begin with, 35 inches tall, 34.9 inches in diameter. It's going to come in at 46.4 pounds. It's going to be hanging from a normal junction box, but you do want to talk to your installer about that. Make sure they know that you're hanging a fixture that's almost 50 pounds, so they put the right box in. It's going to be pretty important. Canopy going onto this is going to be 6.6 inches in diameter. It's going to ship with 15 feet of wire, but it's only going to ship to begin with 36 inches of chain. So if you need more chain because you need to swag it or come down from the second story, just email us to get a quote on chain. It's very easy to open and close chain using this. And this handy little thing is called a chain separator, which I picked up on Amazon. It cost me less than 20 bucks. You'll notice when you squeeze it, it opens up, and there's a little seam right here on the solder chain, so that'll open up to let you put on more pieces or take off pieces. And then when you want to put it back together again, this part goes into the middle, squeeze it again, and it's going to put it back together again with no marks on the chain. Make sure your installer has one of these. They are definitely worth picking up. Okay, so you would email us and just say you're looking for a 104360. You need additional chain. Tell me what you need, and I'll quote it out for you. It's also a non-returnable fixture. It's very large, it's going to go out on a pallet, and it is not returnable, so we want to make sure we get all of our ducks in a row. So don't be ever afraid to contact me about a lot of that kind of stuff. Let's get into a couple other quick things on this. Glass on this is this beautiful hand-blown glass from Hubbardton Forge. All of their glass is hand-blown. This one's going to be 8.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches wide. Now let's talk about what you can get out of this light-wise, and you can get a lot of light out of this. If you want to stick with a, well, to begin with, it's using a GU10 bulb and socket setup. So this is a GU10, so little prongs are going to go in. This is called a par 20, and what it's like is it's going to shoot light in one direction. So it's going to be up in that housing, shooting light down into that glass, which is going to keep going, and it's going to hit just like this. It's going to hit whatever you have underneath it. So it's pretty good task lighting. This could be a good fixture to put over a dining room table, way up into a foyer or a staircase. Also very good over a kitchen island. The whole series of apothecaries are good because they provide good task lighting down with this. So this is an MR16, just so you know. Easy, totally easy to find. 3.5 watt. Actually, if you want to stick with incandescent, you can still stay with a halogen version of this in these. I wouldn't do it because there's so many great LEDs, but you can go up to a 35 watt halogen because of the heat generated by a halogen version. But you can just use a 7 watt LED, and that's going to give you even better. So when we use these in our showroom and we have apothecaries on the floor, I put in this, and this is actually from the nice people at Amazon. It's their Amazon Basics line. I use this all over our showroom. It's a crisp 3000 Kelvin light, which I like a lot. It's dimmable, and it's going to be a 50 watt equivalent. So even though it says 35 watt equivalent, and Hubbardton has a suggested, I think it's a 7 watt equivalent from Emery Allen or one of those guys, that's a design preference. But if you really need a lot of light, you can go up to a 50 watt equivalent LED on this. I've done it all the time, no problems. And that light's going to be available, or the bulb's going to be available in lots of different ways. And we talk about that in all these videos. When you buy these bulbs, they're going to offer them to you in 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light, like a setting sun. They're also going to offer them to you in something called daylight. That's 4000 Kelvin, and that's a blue-white light. That's kind of like an overcast day or a convenience store light. Not something we use here. Some people like it, and I'm not one of those people. But in the middle of all that is 3000 Kelvin, and that's what we do use here. And that's going to be warm white, soft white, coming from this LED above, and you can see how nice that looks. It's kind of like the glow of an incandescent bulb that we used before. We had LEDs, right, way back when. So it's a dimmable version, a dimmable fixture. Get a dimmable version of the bulb. I would do that just to be on the safe side. If you're wondering what this is going to look like in your situation, in your project, you can email us pictures of what you have going on. So email us images, tell us you're looking at a 104360. We can take our powerful AI tools, take this fixture, put it into your project, send it back to you as a rendering. Totally free, doesn't cost you a penny. Great idea to do before you buy anything. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below, so scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart, so you can click on dark smoke, you can click on soft gold, doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. You can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a What's on Display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.